Welcome to your biology course in Canvas at Tarrant County College. When you first enter your biology course, you will be at the home page, and the home page should include important information like a link to your syllabus, your course schedule, which will have all the due dates for the semester, a link to learn more about your instructor, and information about how you can meet your instructor for office hours or contact your instructor, and a link to the modules, which is where all of the content for the course will be found. Now, as we move down this navigation bar, the next item will be the syllabus. The syllabus document is there for you to either view or download and print out if you would like. It also lists for you all of the assignments by their due date below the syllabus document within Canvas. The next area, the announcements area, is going to show you what active announcements we have going right now in the course. And this is an area that you'll want to visit regularly so that you don't miss any important information that the instructor might send you. The modules area is where all of the content for the course is going to be found. So this is where you'll spend the majority of your time when you're in your biology course. Now, for this first part, your first module that you see here, I'm going to first of all decollapse this, and you'll see that each module is listed in order of how you should complete the modules. We have a start here at the beginning and a Canvas Square One in case this is a brand new learning management system for you and you'd like to know more about how Canvas works. And then you see the content for the course starts. There are 16 lessons, and so you see we have 16 lessons for you. Start here is where you'll begin. As you begin any module or any lesson, when you go to the start here area, you can read. There may be links for you to view or download. And then as you finish that particular item, you can either go back to the module or you can just continue through using the next button. Sometimes when there are links shared with you, it is embedded in Canvas, but if you want to see it larger or in your browser, you can click here and it will open up a new window in your browser. So again, you can continue saying next through these items. And if you get to a point where you say, oh, I want to stop now, I'm not quite ready to take this quiz, then you can always go back out to the modules overview page by clicking modules on the navigation link. So you see, here's where we ended up. Now I'm going to decollapse that start here, and we're going to take a quick look at what a lesson will look like for you. All lessons will begin with an overview, which gives you an outline of what you'll cover, the objectives, and it will have a checklist for everything that you should do for that lesson. So because this is a lab science class, you will have lecture items and you will have lab items. So we have a checklist for both of those. Now, as you go through this lesson, you'll see that there's an outline and a study guide that you can view or download for every lesson. And then you see that we have a direct link to the appropriate chapter in your textbook that will pop up in a new tab. So you can read that directly. When you go back to the tab in Canvas, it will let you know what chapter it opened, and then you can continue through that lesson. There will always be at least one or two lecture videos for you to view and listen to. Many times there are more than that. So they're broken up into sections so that you can do these in small amounts. It's much more effective for you to sit down and do a little bit, maybe 30 minutes at a time, rather than trying to do all of it at once. So you see that there is some information for you to read, videos for you to view, and we have these grouped by category, so this should relate to the reading. And then there will be some assignments for you to actually submit. So the videos and the reading, right, is something that you do, but you're not getting graded. You're not turning those in directly. This is the first assignment that you will come to, which is a discussion board. In this case, in lesson 1, you're introducing yourself. So when you get ready to do that, you would click the reply button, type or upload or put whatever information, and then you would post your reply. There will be a lesson quiz for every lesson. It's only 5 questions worth 1 point apiece, and you get 3 attempts. So please make sure that you're doing these. These will help you to find out what you know and what maybe you don't know. And they will also help you prepare for your upcoming exams. Now in the lab area, you'll also have some objectives to complete for the lab. And you will see that there is an online lab manual that, again, it will open a new tab just like it did for the textbook. In this lab manual, there is a lot of information for you to read. Just like if you had a physical lab book, you would have an introduction to read. You might have some links to videos to watch. There is a great amount of information for you in this online lab manual. At the very end of the lab manual, in this case, it's just documents for you to download because we don't have an actual lab activity this first time. But many times, this is where you will find your actual lab activity. This will be the instructions for how you complete the lab activity using the materials that you receive from your eScience Labs kit. So you will do your lab at home using the kit and the instructions from the online lab manual. Once you finish your lab activity, there will be a lesson lab submission for each lab. So when you get ready, you would start this. You can start it, save it, come back to it. You can refer back to the lab, back to your notes. But once you don't submit it until you're ready to complete that lab submission. So we'll open it, and as you can see, some of the questions are fill in the blank. Some of them are true, false. Some of them are short answer. You will have some that are multiple choice. So you can look at this. You can go back to your lab. You can save it. When you're ready, you'll want to submit that quiz. And that takes you through an example of one lesson. There will be 16 lessons for the course, and as you notice, the things that you'll be submitting for a grade, the due date will show below each item, and actually once you complete those, you'll get a little green check mark over here to the right. So please reach out to your instructor if you have questions. Try to stay on with the course schedule. Remember that the course schedule is found on the home page, and it will have all the important dates, due dates for assignments in the course. Thank you.